Alright, we're going to do a little switch out. These 6 here first. They've been in here for, I don't know, 6 months or whatever. And I'm not taking this all the way out because it's hitting another garage that's over here. And I got like 25 cars on it. I just don't feel like moving it. So, this is a mainline Skyline. I'm sure everybody's seen it. I think it was 23 or 24. I like it, but there's not a lot of detail on the front. Doesn't look that great in the garage. Old Subaru SVX. This is that automatic, all-wheel drive car. Really cool, but they only came in automatic. They never offered the manual. But nice Matchbox mainline I got. So a 2000 GT, very, very desirable car. It belonged in this garage, but again, I'm taking out all these main lines and trying to put some nicer stuff in there. Honda S800, really cool little casting, but hideous on the front and the rear. If the car looked as good as it did on the side, it'd probably be a little bit better to be in something like that. But this is a mainline, I think, from 23 or 4. Datsun Bluebird. I think this is this is Skyline. I'm sorry. Yeah, first gen. Really neat. I did like that it had the nice Jap livery on there, but again, kind of plain in the front. For Matchbox, it's kind of surprising. Most of the time they do, tampos on them, but that one didn't get it. Still a nice casting. And then the old Rotary Master Mazda RX-7 95 model, I believe. Yeah. Cool color. I like the gold wheels, but again, just trying to put something a little nicer in there. So what I like to do on this one is do more like not really a Japanese origin, but more of a stock, if you will, JDM cars. And then down here I'll make some switch outs for some more modified kind of crazy customs. And I can always change this out later. It's just kind of what I was in the flavor and mood for today. Mazda Cosmo. A lot of people don't know anything about this car, including myself, but it's got a pretty, I don't really have the words for it. This thing never really got the appreciation from a lot of people, but for a real enthusiast, it's a nice ride. This is a Hot Wheels Premium. Not sure when they ran this one, but really nice car. We'll put it over here off to the side. We'll see how it looks backed in, pulled in. I don't know. I kind of like it pulled in. I like the rear of those cars. So that one will sit there. Next one's going to be a 90 model Nissan 240 SX. Really cool, underappreciated car. This one is a Giant Lightning. Yeah. So this one should have, I thought it had an opening hood on it, but it don't. That's okay. Still a nice car to have in here. It'd really be more fitting if it was right-hand drive, but that's all right. And I'm not totally sold on this. We can always switch them out later. Car didn't really look that great in there, but could be something worse. '97 Acura Integra. This is the Matchbox car. These things are really hard to come by on the shelves because everybody scoops them up. This thing is textbook late 90s JDM. I want one. Everybody wants one. This was my culture of JDM cars. I didn't really follow them then, but I can appreciate them because they're around. You got to back that one in because of the headlights. Yeah, I agree. Let's do that. Number 3 is a first gen Supra, Celica Supra. This one should have an opening hood on it. I'm gonna prop it open. 83, I believe, black Celica Supra, red interior. This is Auto World. Yes, sorry. So we'll get the hood up on it in there. Have it in the garage. Gotta have something worked on, right? That black looks good on those lights. The detailed motor, get y'all a little shot. This is a Greenlight Datsun Bluebird 510. Really cool car. Love the way it looks. Probably not the appropriate livery for in here, but it's going in there because it's got some nice detail on it. Engine bay looks really good. Black wheels. Check out the Datsun on the front fender, man. The detail of Greenlight is just, it's hard to beat. I think this is a 2022 or 23. Not real sure, but we'll leave the hood up on this one. It'll go in there. Let me turn the camera a little bit so we can kind of see the other one. Last one's going to be a Mark IV Supra, no wing. I think this is an Auto World car. Again, it's got an opening hood on it. We'll put that one in there. Silver. Everybody wants this ride, man. This thing was the cat's meow for anybody. Super desirable car, even today. Hopefully this hood will stay propped up. Won't be all the way, but it'll be up enough where we can see through it. So that's a good little switch out. Nice little change of pace. This is probably the best looking car in this display. I was really surprised. I wouldn't think it would be. I might switch out the Nissan 240SX because the color just doesn't really fit in there. Let me do a little looking in here. Well, I'll tell you I'll do it later because I don't want to spend too much time on the camera. But this is the only essential mainline, if you will, out of all these. That's a Hot Wheels Premium Mazda Cosmo. That was a Giant Lightning Nissan 240SX. This is a Matchbox. It's the boxed Matchbox. 97 Integra Type R. 83 Celica. That's an Auto World. That car is super beautiful with that black paint. I just can't get over it. I mean, you're not really seeing what I can see, but that thing just shines. Little Datsun Bluebird. This is a really nice car too. It's a very nice addition with this backdrop in that garage. I really like it. And the Mark IV Supra 95. So we will lower down the camera here. Again, y'all bear with me. I'm dealing with a selfie stick that's not the greatest, but again, I'm very appreciative for the missus getting it for me. She got it for her to make for her sewing videos, and it's worked out pretty well for what I'm using this for too. Move some of these team transports out of the way so we can see what we're doing. I gotta move the Smokey Bear cars out of the way. We'll get y'all a little quick glimpse of those. I'm only going to show y'all the half of them. Gotta dust them off anyway. Little CJ5. This is my newest one. A buddy of mine out of Florida saw it, picked it up for me. It's an old D150 Ram. Nissan Titan XD. I think it's a 2017 model. Cool casting. Really huge compared to everything else. But I like it. It's kind of fitting for something you'd see nowadays. Square Body Suburban. Again, sorry they're a little dusty. I haven't got around to getting all the dusting done in the past few weeks. Willis Jeep. This is one of the original ones I had from a big trade I'd made. And I have the 80th anniversary Jeep over here as well. This one's only about 6 months old for me. And OBS Ford Smokey Bear F-150. Man, these things are really dusty. Sorry. And then got an old Dent Side Ford. I like it because it's almost a perfect match to the Dodge. Dodge has a little bit more artwork on it. The blues are a little bit different. But they kind of fit each other. I'll put them side by side, honestly. But we'll have a have a strong love for these trucks. My dad liked them. He had a couple of them. Mom and him actually had a matching pair. They were a year different in the late 70s. All right, let's slide this glass on the one above back in, and then we'll slide this one over. I'm probably going to regret this decision, but I'm trying to change up a little bit of the flavor. These have been in here, like I said, for 6 months or so since when I got them. Mazda RX-3. One of my more favorite mainline castings. I think this is a Liberty Walk. I'm not real sure. Maybe not. Anyway. I'm sorry. That is not. That's a Toyota Celica. I apologize. It looks a lot like the RX-3. I knew something looked different on the front because didn't have the twin headlights. Nissan 300ZX, probably 95 or 6. It's hard to tell. But this is the only Hot Wheels mainline 300ZX I have. I don't know if they're just not out there, or they're not that common, or they only made them for a little while. But this car was almost traded between some buddies of mine, and we just decided, nope, can't do it. GTR 35. This is a mainline Liberty Walk. It was given to me. What I liked about it was it has kind of like this blotch paint job on it, or it almost looks like it has a bunch of, track grime or something on it. It's kind of hard to pick up in the camera, but it's really cool. Not bad for mainline. I think this is a 16 Honda Civic Type R. Oh, look at that. Dead on. This would be a damn nice car to have some wheel swaps done on it. It's got tampos front and rear. I love the color. Very different. But I stuck it in there because it'd be good under the light, right, with that color. But, again, trying to pull the main lines out of here. Mazda RX-7, 95. Everybody knows this main line. This is probably one of the better looking ones out of the package because the paint is just, it's hard to tell in front of this camera where it's sitting, but looks really good under the right light. And then this is supposed to be a pretty collectible Supra from a lot of people's perspective. It was a mainline in 23 or 24, but it's got really beautiful metallic green paint with a lot of gold flake in it, or just metallic flop. I wouldn't say it's gold flake, but really pretty car, something different. Okay, what's going in here? Boulevard set Integra from last year. This thing is really sweet. I like the color scheme on it. This is one of the ones out of the set. It's kind of hard to find. Obviously, I didn't find this on the shelf. I had to buy it on a Facebook auction. I think I paid $8 or $9 for it from one of the guys I buy from quite a bit. 01 Integra GSR. Stick this one over here. Let's pull this one in because up above it, up here, I have an earlier model Integra that's backed in. Gotta have a 300ZX. This is a 2022. These are all gonna be Hot Wheels premiums except one of them, and I'll point that out. This is a 2022 Ronin Run 300ZX. This car may eventually go on the back of one of my transport trailers. You know, the Land Rover Jaguar from 23 or 24. This car looks so sweet on that trailer behind that Land Rover. But for now, it'll go in here, and we're going to back it in because that car just looks too pretty. The T-tops and everything showing. Let's see here. We got Acura, Nissan, Mazda, another Nissan. Let me see. Let's do a Honda. This is a, I can't remember if it's an EK or EG. I'm not too well versed on the Civics, but this is a 99 Civic hatchback Type R. This thing is sweet. I think it's from Boulevard. Yeah, from 23. This is car number. I did not write it on here, but really nice. I love the wheels on this thing. Red interior. Lots of good detailing. This one will probably back on the podium.